What's up, my Wednesday Warriors? My name is Joey Galvez, and I'm here with my pal Ambrosia. How's it going, Ambrosia?
I love. Is that a Venom or Spawn shirt?
It's Venom.
That is so cool.
Yeah, I love this shirt. It's so cool. So how's it going?
Good. Today I had a snow day, so I literally have been just getting caught up on comics and watching stuff, which I'll tell you on our What Are We Watching?
Yes,
I actually watched
tons of stuff too. It's been crazy. We both watched a couple of different things together, so we're going to talk about that. We're probably going to dedicate a small little segment to one of the shows that we watched. You binged it, me and my wife binged it, so we're going to talk about it here. But Ambrosia, what's been going on since the last time we talked to together here on the show?
Oh my gosh. Quick event. School has been so hard. Kids are crazy right now. Like, all of us were so grateful for this Wednesday for it being a snow day, because it has been like the most bizarre things ever. Yeah. So I think just a lot of taking care of yourself, which for me it's like reading comics and keeping up with news, like Lego news, which we're getting.
I got some news for you on the Lego foot. We're going to talk a little bit about that, but what else was there?
So we're getting a Mando helmet. We're getting it's beautiful. We're getting Luke Skywalker's helmet, and we're getting a Dark Trooper helmet. Which all look really cool. We're also getting, I think like rumor has it, a Jabba the Hutt palace. And then we also I got a Mandalorian Nerf gun. It's so big.
That's awesome. Yeah. That's so cool. I want to see it. You gotta give us some pictures for next week so we can talk about it, show it on the show.
Okay.
That's so cool. Yeah, there's a couple of different things that Lego dropped, right? So I'll have you talk a little bit about that when we bring it up here.
Yeah.
Super
What about you?
There's been all kinds of crazy cool stuff been going on. We've been watching some really fun stuff. Me and my wife, we finally got to watch Fahrenheit 451, and then all of a sudden, all craziness happens, and then it actually starts happening in real life.
Oh my gosh! Yes. So I told myself that I'm gonna reread the book because last time I read it was in high school. So I said that I'm gonna reread that book because it's one of the books that I've had that, in case you didn't know or a lot of people know, that we or I told myself that I wouldn't buy any more books until I have
Uh-huh.
read all the ones that I already have.
Yeah.
And that is one of the books that I'm going back and rereading. So I'm excited to
Mm.
reread it so I could watch the movie. But then also the fact that it's something that literally is still going on now.
Oh man. Oh, what was I gonna say? Um, so right here we got a question. Wedgehorn says, "Will you all talk about today's episode of Mandalorian, Boba Fett?" He says, "So actually, we will not talk about today's episode. We usually talk about the episode that happened last week, so that we don't give any spoilers. If everybody's been watching on time." Everybody watched today, so we're a week behind on talking about it, but we will talk about last week's Mandalorian episode where I don't even think we saw Boba Fett even once.
Nope.
So we'll talk about that here in a little bit. But when we're talking about what are you watching here, or what did you watch? Whatever the heck we call it, I forgot what segment we call it.
Yeah, or Wednesday watch list? No, I don't know.
It's what's on your oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh.
It's a party.
Oh my gosh. What oh my goodness. We've been invaded.
Except for I didn't.
Oh my god.
There we go.
I was given this because it's
your birthday in 2 days.
It's my birthday in 2 days, and everybody.
This is your pre-birthday celebration.
They're handing me a birthday cake.
Oh, that's so sweet. I would
guess,
sing happy birthday, but I don't know if they want to hear my voice.
I guess. Thank you. I appreciate it. I guess this means I gotta blow this out.
Yes.
All right. Oh gosh. There's so much everywhere.
I know, it's so cute.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, your family's so cute. Hi.
Say hi, guys.
Buddy. How are you?
And what's cool about it, so it's my birthday's this weekend. It's Friday, and his birthday is the next day after mine.
Yes.
So we have
Happy
birthday, Remy. It's his birthday as well.
Yay, Remy and Joey's birthday.
Oh my gosh, I have a big mess to clear. Thank you guys.
Your family loves you so much.
Oh my gosh.
They're the best.
Oh my gosh. I was that's funny. They made me put this on.
Yes. You have to wear it the whole time.
I have to wear it the whole
I have to wear mine the whole time. You have to
right.
wear yours the whole time.
I'll wear it the whole stream. Oh my gosh, there's a slew of comments. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Happy birthday. Thank you guys, everyone. Ambrosia, sing for us, JL says.
No, I have comments on TikTok that says, your voice is really annoying. I'm just kidding. But Elizabeth wanted you to make sure that you're not forgotten, even though Remy's birthday has taken over everyone's birthdays.
Yes. That's what happens when you have kids, especially what's funny is because let me tell a small little story here. So my birthday's February 4th. It's on Friday. I share a birthday with one of my uncles. Like I have a piece hanging from my face. I share a birthday with one of my uncles. It's the same exact day, February 4th. And then we have a 3-year-old who is born on February 5th. So it's just kind of funny. It's like I took over somebody's birthday when I was a kid, and then now it's happening to me. So,
that's so funny.
Yeah. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for being smart. And Elizabeth and we're obviously in cahoots.
The best thing about being a middle child is that no one remembers your birthday. So
Ambrosia, I will forever remember your birthday.
No, I hide it off. I turn off my social media for the entire day.
I know.
So no one knows about it.
You did. You took. And I had to find out because I'm in your small circle now, and I found out. But
I don't even know how you found out about it.
Because I'm in your circle. Dang it. But yes, and I made sure that I said happy birthday.
You're the best. You guys are the best. Joey, happy birthday. What are you gonna do for your birthday? What was your birthday wish?
My birthday wish is to have tons of comic books and talk about comic books every single week, and I get to right here with you. I don't know. We're gonna go to my mom's on Friday. I don't know what she's got planned. She just called up the other day and like almost demanded that we go over there. And then the following day we're gonna have a little birthday party for Remy, and he wants a Spider-Man party, so which is why I'm wearing my Venom shirt. So
Oh, how fun.
yeah, 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 that is a good wish. More comic books and to talk about them every week.
Yes.
Oh man, thank you guys. I appreciate it. This is really awesome. You guys are wonderful and amazing.
No,
Thank
they're
you.
the best.
Thank you, Ambrosia. Let's jump right into our first segment here. Let's talk about what's on your watch list.
Ooh, okay.
All right, Ambrosia, this is part of the show where we talk about what's on your watch list, whether it is what you are watching now or what you have watched or what might be going away. Today, I'm going to talk to you a little bit. Let's talk a little bit about Peacemaker, because I actually I was a week behind. And and so I actually today I watched last week's episode because this week's episode comes out tomorrow.
That's right. That's right.
So today's episode it was actually really good. It was we
You have to remind me what was
we
it about?
ended in a really big cliffhanger, right?
Was it with the butterfly?
The butterfly, and we
Yeah.
found out that the lead of this crew here is a butterfly.
I know.
Sorry, spoilers if you guys haven't watched it. It's a week behind. Sorry, guys. So but
It was so good though. It's been such a
really
good show.
Yeah, I don't want to give too much more spoilers because I feel maybe still a little too close to being in spoilers for a TV show. But yeah, it's good, it's great, and it's so freaking hilarious. There was one point there where at the at the end we were actually really surprised at how good John Cena did it with his lines when he was rattling off all those names.
Yes. You know what?
Oh man.
I didn't even realize that, like, prior to Suicide Squad, like I've heard of his name, John Cena, but I didn't know who he like was.
So you're not a wrestling fan?
No, and I'm so sorry. I know so many people are going to like. I don't count that as a nerd card, but I know so many people are wrestling fans. I know Kevin, who watches us regularly, he is super big into wrestling as well. But so I had no idea, and so I was like, "Oh my gosh, this actor is so good!" And Tommy's like,
Yeah.
What? Yeah, but
you're like you don't know who that is.
yeah, no. So I think he's been doing such a great job. We were watching a thing where he was reading off like mean comments or like mean tweeter.
Oh yeah, mean tweets.
Yes, and that was so good too. I don't know.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, so it was really good. Let's talk a little bit about Boba Fett. Ambrosia, the last time we talked about Boba Fett was, we left off with the Vespa gang, and you and I were like, oh my gosh, this is hilarious. This isn't Boba Fett, right? And then we get last week's episode, where we're not going to be talking about today's episode. We will talk about last week's episode. And so last week's episode wasn't even a Boba Fett episode. It was like a Mandalorian episode.
Yes, and we need more Bryce Dallas Howard. I adore her, and that episode was so good. I don't know, I was kind of like not bummed, but kind of bored with like the previous episode. And I hate using the word bored.
Vespa
but
gang. That's all I'm gonna say is Vespa gang.
Yeah.
They killed it for me.
Yeah, it killed the vibe.
Yeah, they killed it for me.
But this episode was so good.
Yeah, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it because you see, I loved it because he has a dark saber, right? And you get to see him kind of train with it a little bit, and you get a little bit of a I felt like it was like character development for the dark saber. You know what I mean? Because we got a little bit of more information about it, and how every time that you wield, if you fight against it, it gets heavier and heavier. So I was just like, oh, this is so good. And then he answers when she asks him if he ever takes off his helmet. Oh, it was heart. Yeah, right. It was heart wrenching in that moment.
Yep.
Yeah, it gave you all the
It was
feels.
all of the feels, and I think we did a rewatch of The Mandalorian, like after like the first couple episodes of Boba
Mhm.
Fett, and I just all the feels came like rushing back, and I couldn't even
Yeah.
watch the last episode. I was like, I can't.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not emotionally ready for this.
Yeah. Right. I'm right there with you because and we got some comments here. Kevin Descent says, "I need a Fennec Shan action figure." And listen, since this episode and all kinds of stuff that we've been seeing with her, everybody's on action figures, video games. I think there's even like skins popping up here and there on in different video games already, and like apps and stuff. Uh, awesome, right?
I really need to know her beauty secret because she's
Oh my gosh,
58.
she doesn't age like
No,
these people.
she's
Oh my
not. She is like
god,
beautiful.
yeah,
And
these people don't age.
no, not at all. She is just like perfect. And I'm like, holy moly, at 58, I hope I am beating up
Right.
people and have my own little mob.
Right. Right. All right. Ambrosia, I don't know if you've been watching this one, but I've been back watching
No,
Ozarks. Ozarks is back and it's better than ever. I know you haven't been watching it,
I
but
should
it's
watch it
definitely one
now
of those ones. Yeah, you got to check it out. It's so good. Here we go. Wedge Horn says the show should have been called Book of Fennec.
though. Ooh.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
There you
I think she herself could have her own spinoff. I know that they were doing when the whole Cara Dune stuff happened
go.
and
Yeah.
she
Yeah.
was gonna have her own spinoff. But like
Mhm.
she can too. Like we need to have our own Fennec spinoff as well.
Hey,
Learning
I'm
some
down
stuff
for it.
about her.
Yeah, bring them on. Ambrosia, this is one that you and your husband binge watched, right?
Yeah.
And then I turn around and me and my wife were binge watching, and I think you and my wife were like texting each other, and then she says, "Here, look what Ambrosia's watching," and you took a picture of
The,
the
the
woman in
woman
the
in the
house.
house across the street from the girl in the window.
And
Okay.
so you guys were watching it literally the same time we were watching. I think you guys were like 2 episodes before us. Okay, so now that you've finished it, what do you think?
I had so many thoughts because okay, so at first, and this is gonna go out to all of my peeps who are into like the like psychological thriller type things because
Yeah.
for one, I wonder if I have the book. No, I loan out a lot of my books. But
Uh-oh. Don't say that again. People are gonna get upset
oh,
with you again. They get real mad at you when you say that.
I know. Well, it's because I get mad at myself because I lose them. And like,
Right. Yep.
yeah,
That's
I'll
that's why.
get off my soapbox because I'll go into detail about that. But so The Woman in the Window was like one of my favorite psychological books this year.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And I was so excited because Netflix had a movie about it.
Mm-hmm.
It was terrible. Amy Adams was in it and it was awful. So then I see this and I'm like, did they redo it? Am I going to get a remake? And I literally thought it was going to be a remake of it. And
That's
then
hilarious.
I watched episode 1 and I'm like, yep, this is not a remake. But it was hilarious because they have like, it was the satire of like all of the psychological thriller type things that we are and I say we as in women because like I've been a part of a lot of book clubs and these are a
Mhm.
lot of the books that we read. The Woman on the Train, The Woman
Yeah.
with the Dragon Tattoo, The Woman in the
Mhm.
Window, all of these things. And yeah, Joey, you have such cooler stuff than I do. It's because it's his birthday. He deserves to have all of the cool gear.
JL says, I can't believe Joey's headgear is more exciting than Ambrosia's. And then he says,
I just look like a unicorn.
I feel like Ambrosia's just being kind and letting Joey take the limelight. I know, because she's way cooler than I am.
Oh,
I have to be way extra. I just got.
No, not at all.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh my gosh. But I loved it. And I know you and I were talking about like all of the plot holes. Yes.
Mhm.
So many. And I think that was definitely the point.
I think there was a point. There was one point where in the movie or the show, she's getting calls from this therapist, right, over and over again. But before that, her husband comes, or her ex-husband comes. He's like, you haven't called me in so long. Now you want me to bring you some bread, right? So this
Yes.
whole thing. And then later on, we find out that the therapist is her husband. You're like, wait a minute, huge plot hole, like huge, like the whole, that's like bigger than the Grand Canyon. Come on.
I
But
didn't even
I
put
think
that connection together.
I think it was on purpose.
The whole thing was, and
Yeah.
I it was hilarious. My mom hated it. Hated it.
I
And
can see
like
where people can hate it. I can see
where
that.
she's in those book groups with me, so we do a lot of like reading of the same books and watching of like those movies, and typically, women are like get so into it, and then
Yeah.
she was expecting that as well, and she hated it. But she also hated Napoleon Dynamite, and that was like my
Oh
favorite movie
no.
as a kid.
Oh, all right. We have to move on from that then. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. We have to move on because that's
I
just
didn't wear my Goonie shirt today because it was your birthday celebration.
your which one?
My Goonie shirt. I was trying to be
Oh,
nice.
that would have been hilarious. That would have been. I would actually. That would have been funny.
No, I didn't. However, I posted a picture today on Instagram, and it was I used my Goonies mug in there.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's awesome. I'm not gonna.
But
I'm gonna go make sure that I report that.
yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
But
kidding. So salty.
yeah. Wait, did you not like Napoleon Dynamite? You could be
No,
honest.
I do love Napoleon Dynamite. I just don't like the Goonies.
Do you know that John Heater only got $100 for that?
I don't. No, that can't be true.
Oh, I think it was like 100. Okay, I'm gonna Google it.
I
But
don't know. Google it.
um,
Google it.
okay. Did you want to add anything else about the woman in the window? Wait.
No, it was really good. I'm excited for because at the end they left I'm over here like cleaning off my desk. They left it open like there's gonna be cliffhanger and like there might be another one. So I'm
I hope
all
so.
about it, man.
It reminded me of Scary Movie. Like,
Yeah.
you know how with like the Scary Movie franchise, and they made
Mhm.
fun of all of the movies. That was
Yeah.
exactly this, but all of
Like
the like
whodunits.
psychological like thrillers, even with like the woman in the window,
Mhm.
like her name. And this is why I was like, wait, are we gonna get an actual good remake? Because of her name was the same as like the character in there. She
That's
is
hilarious.
a wine and pill drinker, and that's how she starts like seeing all these illusions, and like how her child is actually like dead, but we don't know that. Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
it's
Yeah.
also
Also, before you go on to your also, me and my wife both, we were like, is it gonna be is it? And then at the end it was. So I will say that.
it's because it's always the kids.
And we were like, maybe we should like check on Ambrosia.
I have learned that with scary movies. I'm not adopting any kids from Russia. And I'm not having a little boy named Damien. So
There you go. There you go. Okay, what was your
not
also?
like even in my classroom, I'm like, oh, his name's Damien. He could go find a different teacher.
Yeah, he's out. Okay, what was your also?
That John Heater was paid $1,000 for that movie.
Oh, he deserves more. He should deserve more.
Yeah, yep. Even though it grossed over $40 million. Yeah.
There you go.
But yes.
I guess that's how it goes, right?
Okay, so I've been binging something.
What you been making?
I'm so proud of myself for it. Cobra Kai, and how do you like it? I'm obsessed.
It's so good, right?
It is so good. I'm on season 2 right now. I binged season 1, and today I'm binging season 2, and it is so like I grew up with those, even though they came out all before I was born. I grew up in the 80 vibe just because my older sister is 8 years older than me, and everything that she had was like passed down to me. And so like the Karate Kid, like Rainbow Bright, all that was right up my alley. So like I'm super in tune with like all of these movies, and they have done such a good job with like the playbacks and like with the reflections and like the characters that they've brought in. I am like, this is Crease. This is so good.
Yep.
Oh,
It's so good, and it just keeps getting better and better. I'm glad that Netflix picked it up.
Me too.
because when I heard that, like when they were first going to come out, I heard that they were coming. Sorry, I'm like seeing reflections in my TV over there. It's this stupid thing in my head. I'm
It's
like,
your birthday. You have to wear it for like 3 days in a row now.
I know you guys are gonna anyway, I I lost my train of thought now. I forgot. Anyway, let's move on. Let's talk a little bit about DC news here.
Okay.
So remember last week when I talked to you a little bit about how Willem Dafoe wanted to like come back and like do some like DC stuff and be the next Joker or like have some weird thing. So this weekend he hosted SNL and he used SNL to kind of as a thing to like drop his sequel idea.
Oh,
Right there.
really?
His dueling Joker's sequel idea right there, right in his monologues.
Good.
Yeah, so he's this is the thing. I'm like, cool, right? But that's a great idea. But why are you telling everybody now? Because now we all know what's going on now. So
Because he wants to trademark it. He's gonna be like, I said it first, trademark.
there you go, I guess. I don't know. But how do you feel? Yeah, I'm still down with this. Come on, give me
Oh,
a dueling Jokers.
yes, I would love that. I think
Maybe
anything.
3 Jokers?
Well, yes, if we're talking about was it Killing the Joker or 3 Jokers. My bad. And that was such a good comic.
I still need to read it. I got
It is
I gotta read it.
it is so good. If you read it, I think you'll know which one William Dafoe would play. Like it would fit him so well.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I think
Yeah.
it would be really cool.
I like
'Cause
William
we
Dafoe.
can have him, Joaquin Phoenix, and then bring in I don't
Jack
know,
Queen Phoenix. Just saying.
Jack Queen.
Yeah, that's what my little sister calls his name, Jack Queen.
There you go. Well, here we go. How about bringing this character back? Let's bring back Halle Berry as Catwoman because she's down to revisit one of these two. And listen, I'd rather one of these two over than the one or the other. And can you guess which one that is? Oh man.
I don't want her to do either. Like I feel like
Neither, but I'd rather one over the other.
okay, if we're playing Would You Rather, I would also rather have her be Catwoman.
Oh
However,
no! Are
you
you
don't know?
serious?
Yeah, I did not
Have you
like.
seen that movie?
Yes, and I didn't
You've
like.
seen that movie. Oh
Yeah,
my god.
but I would much rather have her be
Okay.
that
Hold on,
than.
Hold on, guys. We have
Oh
to.
my gosh!
I'm sorry, Ambrosia has left the stream. No,
You don't like the Goonies. I can't get my car taken away for that.
just kidding. Go ahead.
But
Ambrosia likes DC's Catwoman. Are you
no,
kidding?
we're playing Would You Rather.
Okay.
I mean, if we're playing would you rather eat a booger or your vomit? None of those are great choices, but you have to choose one.
I think she did better in X-Men Storm than she did with the Catwoman.
Did you?
Yeah, because I think she did it better there. Just that Catwoman. Oh my gosh, the first time that you see her climbing the building, I slapped my head. I said, "Oh gosh."
I'm not a huge Holly Berry fan at all. And do you know why? Says the girls that ate. Okay.
Oh my gosh, you ate gummy booger candy? Really?
Like it says it tastes like boogers, but they definitely don't. And they were really good, actually. It's probably one of my favorite sour candies, and I need to find more of them. But
oh man,
in the movie The Flintstone, I did not like her at all. She tried to take Fred away from Wilma, and she was the like kind of like super cute, like look at me secretary, and try to like flirt. Ever since that, I can never take her seriously, and I can't stand her.
That's hilarious.
Started when I was 5 years old watching The Flintstones. But.
Oh my gosh, she's like, nope. I will hate her in everything she does.
And I do. I don't know any good Holly Berry movies.
Oh my gosh, my room's a mess.
So she. I tried to find those too, and I couldn't find any. Okay, so you would rather have her be Storm?
I'd rather Storm over Catwoman. Yes.
I really think Zoe Kravitz is going to kill it though, and I'm so excited.
Oh yes, I can't wait. I can't wait to see.
I think I saw the extended trailer, or they dropped
the first. Yeah. So I don't know if it's another one that I've seen already, but super cool.
It was
Um,
good.
here's some news for your husband that right here, and I'm sure he's probably talked to you a little bit about it. But Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is delayed to
Oh, I didn't know this.
2023.
I didn't know that at all.
Does he know about this?
Maybe not, probably not. Maybe.
Ooh, I wonder what I need to know what he thinks because your husband's a huge gamer, right?
Yeah.
And he's got a couple buddies,
Wait,
and
is this a video game?
this is the video game, yeah. The remember
I don't know anything about games.
I know that's why your husband's the expert.
I know. That's why he needs to come on and teach us about the
Yes,
games.
he does.
I don't
He
know
does.
anything about
Maybe
it.
we can talk. Maybe we can have him come on next week and talk about this
I think he's shy.
and how he feels.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is actually pretty crazy because I was actually interested in this one. And getting it and maybe playing it at my brother's house.
I really wish I was into them because their graphics and everything are so good. Like,
Mhm.
he was playing the Spider-Man, like the Miles Morales Spider-Man,
Yeah, it's
and it
so good.
was so good. And I just don't know how to use buttons and stuff. But a lot of like these superhero games and stuff are really good.
Yeah, they're really good. People are doing amazing things right now with these video games. It's pretty cool. Oh, I got one that I forgot to talk about Peacemaker.
Ooh, what?
To go along with that whole, his whole monologue where he's dropping names of
Oh
people
yeah.
that could have been framed other than his father. So Ice-T gives a shout out to James Gunn after he frames him for murder.
Oh my gosh. That's
so
amazing.
so that was pretty funny there.
That's so cute.
I got some Marvel news here. I mean, there's not a lot of Marvel news here, Ambrosia. I am going to talk about two things here that's really quick here, but I guess over the weekend there was an interview with Channing Tatum, and they were talking about. I remember he talked about his Gambit movie and all this stuff, and he talked about why he doesn't watch Marvel movies anymore. And he basically dropped it down to him being salty because they dropped his Gambit movie.
Oh, sorry.
Bless, was that you laughing at him or was that a
No, it's a
sneeze?
sneeze. It's
Oh,
allergies, not
bless you.
COVID. Um,
Bless you.
Thank you. But I saw that, and that's so funny.
Yeah.
Like
And I
sad
guess
and
because he's
funny.
salty, he's like, oh yeah, and my Gambit movie would have been rated R.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
I mean, I'm sure it probably would have been, but this is the thing. Like when we heard about this Gambit movie, this was before like Deadpool and all that stuff. When we heard about them doing all this stuff, right? And then
Yeah.
for him to be like, yeah, I was gonna be rated R, like, and that's this is the thing. Is like, is he trying to say that because they wanted it to be rated R, that's why they dropped it? Or did they scrap it because it was just a horrible script? That's what I want to know.
I don't even know. I didn't even know that that was in the makes.
Yeah, a
Um,
while back.
yeah, in 2014, I think it said.
Yeah.
But what was happening? I feel like time is such like a weird thing right now. What was I doing in 2014? I don't know. I think I was in
I know.
college. Um,
I know. What were you doing? What was I doing? I
I
don't even know.
what movies were playing in 2014?
I don't even know. But when I heard about this, I was like, yes, we need this all day long.
We do. We still do.
Yeah.
However, I think a lot of it, and I could be wrong, is this whole new like phases of
Uh-huh.
movies that they had coming out.
Mhm.
That it possibly just didn't fit what they were.
Yeah. Yeah. But here's something. Here's something that does fit within the timeline. There's this, Ghost Rider's been trending here on the internet because people are talking about his arrival. We heard, Norman Reedus wants to play Ghost Rider, right? We have so many
Oh
people
yeah,
that are fan casting and talking about this, and maybe because we're hearing all these names that are being attached to it, can we be getting Ghost Rider?
I hope so because I also think we need just like good movies good comic book movies, like we need to remake all of those like really rough ones. So like we need a new Green Lantern, we need a new
Yeah.
Ghost Rider, and I would love Norman Reedus to play it.
Yeah.
Let's see,
That would
we
be
need
cool.
some good X-Men.
Yeah. Yeah. Here's
So I
another
hope
thing.
so. I
Here's
hope.
one more thing real quick, Ambrosia,
Okay.
that I know you're excited about. You're excited about this life-size Marvel Thor's Hammer Mjolnir Lego set, right?
Did I already pre-order it? Yes,
You
I
already
did.
did?
Yes,
Did
I
you
did.
really?
And I pre-ordered it through Target because they don't bill you. They bill you when they ship it and not when right now. So yes.
Wow.
It looks so cool.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm excited to see this. You need to. I want to ask you to do like a time lapse video, because I would love to see how long it takes and like what it takes for you guys to do that. Because I know you guys take some time doing this stuff, man.
Yeah,
It's
Tommy
great.
is a
It's wild.
quicker builder than I am. Like we will time ourselves or we'll work on a set that's around like the same pieces. And he's like, yeah, I
Uh-huh.
was already done like 3 books ago. And I'm like,
Oh,
ooh. He's a really, really quick builder. I am not. But also, we are going to have to like fight over who's going to be building it. You want to know what
you guys don't share the build?
you can't really
Oh my
like okay, you want
god.
you want to
Oh,
know
let
what
me hear it.
we
Let's
fight
hear it.
about? We don't fight very often, but what we fight about are Legos.
Oh, that's
We have
Listen, I
we
want to.
cur-
That's goals.
hold on.
That's relationship goals.
Hold on, I have to show you this really quick.
Only fighting about Legos. Listen, that is relationship goals all day long. I wish that anybody
Okay.
who is out there listening
So they
all day
came out
long,
with
Ambrosia. That's my
us.
relationship goals.
Okay, so they just came out with this Ahsoka Brickhead figure,
Oh,
and I like typically like we have like our own builds, and we don't really like this one's yours, this one's mine, and so he ordered 2 of them. So I assumed one
okay.
was mine, one was for him,
Uh-huh.
and he was like, "Okay, I got mine." Where like, and then this one will save for like.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to build it. He's like, no, you're not. Long story short, we got in a fight with who was going to build it. And I was like, no, I want one for my classroom because that's where I have all my other brickheads. And we had to order a whole nother one. So we both could build the Ahsoka brickhead.
And then save one.
And this legit got into a fight where I cried, where I was like, you're not going to let me build Ahsoka.
This is awesome, because now you guys just need to buy 4
I know.
every time. Every time, so that both of you guys don't fight, and then you both can have one on the shelf.
I know. It's like he was like, Did we just fight over Legos?" I was like, Yeah, we did. Did we each have our own Ahsoka now? Yeah. And so now I'm looking at these bigger sets, and like the Thor one came out, and he sent it to me, and I was like, oh no.
Oh no.
It's Ahsoka all over again.
She's like, yeah, that sounds like a TikTok to me, Ambrosia. You need to, like, when it comes in, I need you to like film yourself opening it and then looking at the camera and be like, oh no, this is the day that we get divorced.
I know what I'm so scared. Like it's stuff like that. That's like, yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And this is why it's ripped, because he was like, fine, it's yours. It's already ripped. I can't take it back. And so I'm super petty and I haven't built it yet because he's like, why haven't you built your Ahsoka yet? And I was like, because I'm waiting for the other one to come in, because this one's yours. I'm waiting for mine to come in. I ordered my own.
If he was smart, he would just be like, all right, let's just start building that one.
No, we're both. I guarantee we won't have these built in a while because we're both like super petty with each other.
Oh my gosh, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Oh man,
we're children. Yeah,
that's
awful.
hilarious. That's hilarious.
But yes, the Thor hammer looks beautiful, and it's going to be so cool. They're coming out with more and more just like really cool Lego sets, and
that's awesome. And listen, guys, stop making Lego sets that are breaking families apart.
Can you have like a set that like 2 for 1 or
I know. Just listen. There are couples who are builders, and you have to think of them as well.
Yes. You know what? Maybe one day Lego will partner up with us so we could buy one and then they'll send us one and we both have our own Legos. Oh no.
Ambrosia, I do it every stream. I do it
Hi.
every stream. I do it every stream because it's my it's my magic mouse, my Apple mouse, and I play with it, and I accidentally scrolled out of
Oh
it.
no.
Sorry, that's my fault. Every
That's
stream,
hilarious.
I
No,
need to
it's
stop
fine.
touching it.
No. But yes,
Yeah,
we need more Legos, or at least make them cheaper so I don't feel guilty buying several.
I agree. All right, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about. Let's see where we at. Oh, that's all we got, Ambrosia. So that
Alright.
means it's time for what's in your pool.
Okay.
I got to turn this other one off because it's there. All right, Ambrosia, let's jump right into your pool's breakdown. All right, how's it going?
Good.
All right, let me share this because right here is the segment of the show where we talk about Ambrosia's pool list.
Yeah, this is a good week. These past couple weeks, I actually just read this one, and it's so good. We have the Queen Goblin, who she is. Oh, actually, I don't want to spoil it, but it's really good. So you should check this out. This storyline by Zeb Wells has been really, really good. Daredevil Woman Without Fear. We have Elektra as Daredevil, as Wilson Fisk is taking over New York. Fabulous.
Awesome.
Alien, issue number 9. I believe they started a whole new story arc in issue 7 or 8. So if you're interested in Alien, this is also a good read. If you're an Alien fan in general, check it out.
This cover is pretty cool looking.
It is this issue was really good.
Have you been reading it from number 1?
Yes. Yeah.
Just jump on. Awesome.
So no, I've been reading it from number 1. But the nice thing about today is I have actually read comic books that came out today, which hasn't happened. I wish I could have every Wednesday off. That'd be great. So yeah, that's been cool. Sabretooth, super excited about that because we have Many Lives of Wolverine that came out last week, and Sabretooth is just really cool. So
awesome.
Ooh, Spider-Woman versus Spider-Woman. We have Miss Jessica Drew fighting off with a Skrull, which is cool to see. And also following like the Devil's Reign, where Wilson Fisk is in there as well. Crimson Reign, issue 1 was fabulous. Charles Soule could do no wrong. Knock on wood. And it's Star Wars fan. It's and if you're a Kara fan or a how do you say her name? Kira. Really good.
Awesome.
Ooh, Savage Spider-Man. I don't know what I was expecting out of this one. Either way, it's Spider-Man. It's Savage. We have, if you're a If you're a Zemo fan, he's in here as well.
This is such a cool cover here.
All the variants for these two are so good.
Oh, I got to see some of the variants.
Some of the variants are really cool.
I think I'm going to jump on this. Are they going to be tying anything into this? Or is this a tie-in?
No. This is a great one. If you are, as of right now, it's like a fresh read. Nothing ties into it.
Good jumping on point.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's great.
awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. I might jump on this one and read it and see how it goes. Because listen, I was talking to somebody. Who was I talking to a creator the other day, and they were asking, "Oh, what have you been reading? What's been going on?" I was like, listen, I haven't really been reading much anything because I don't get to read for fun these days. You know what I
I
mean?
know.
So,
That's what's
go ahead.
like these past couple days or these past couple weekends, I've been trying really hard to get caught back up. So
Mhm.
I'm not trying to slam like 15 issues in a day.
Yep.
But at least I could like take my time and really enjoy them. And so that's what like today really has been. It's been really nice to be
Yeah.
able to read and do this. So that's my goal. It's so hard though because there's just so many awesome comics and TV. Being a nerd is hard between Legos and ugh.
Yep. I love this cover. That looks
Yeah, you
cool.
should check
Look
out
at
the
this one.
variants.
Oh, this
Ugh.
one looks cool too.
We're only on issue 4, and so if you are a Thing fan, you should definitely check out the series because it's been fun.
The Thing, or that looks like a cool cover.
I love Ben. Dark Knights of Steel. If you Batman in like the old days, like I don't know what time period is this.
I
Like
don't know.
The Witcher. The Witcher
Okay.
meets Batman. There
I
we
see.
go. It's
There we
good.
go.
It's
Okay.
good. It's been fun.
That sounds, and it's a
It's
12 issue. Okay.
it's been really good.
I might go back and read this.
You should because it's been fun.
And this cover. Oh my gosh, this cover right here.
All of their covers, all the artwork has been fabulous. I'm behind on a couple issues, but the series has been a lot of fun, and we're wrapping up on it.
Okay, and then this is number 5 of 6, but this cover's such a cool cover here.
They've all been like that's been really good. Monkey Prince issue number 1, I'm really excited for. We saw the Monkey Prince make his like appearance back when they did. I think it was for the Pacific Islander month. They did a story of him in that series, and so now he's getting his own comic, which is really cool to see.
Nice. That's awesome. I'm gonna jump on this one too.
Yeah, most definitely.
So cool.
Ooh, crossover. Again, this series has been incredible. Have you read any of these?
I have not. I definitely need to grab this one. It. I think I have a couple issues.
You definitely like start off on issue 1 and just read them all because it's really issue 1 made me cry just because like it's Donny Cates has said that this comic is a love story to comic readers. And it is.
Okay, I'm gonna read it.
Yes, if you like this is just all of it is so good. Newborn, I'm a Chip Zdarsky fan. Everything he writes, I'm super I love. And this is actually like a crime, like a mystery crime novel book. And it's different. It's good.
Cool.
I just like Chip a lot. I haven't read New Masters, but to be honest with you, I don't even know much about it. But I loved the artwork. I loved the title. So I was gonna give it a go.
Super cool. This looks like some really great artwork and awesome. And unfortunately,
sorry.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was just thinking of Shubo. I don't know how to say the name. But it is about these is written by the artwork and the writing. They're actually Nigerian brothers.
Oh, cool.
And
That's
they
really cool.
It's a blend of science fiction, adventure, drama, and the Afrofuturism. It's
really
a
cool.
striking vision of West Africa under the thumb of alien colonizers. A motley crew of outcasts find themselves caught up in power struggles for control of the ancient artifact with immense power.
Wow. Okay. All right. I'm gonna jump on. That one looks really cool too.
I like that the brothers are working on it together. Because I like cool. A lot when you have like that relationship and partnership between the writer and the artist. I mean, we see that with like Thor and Donny Cates, with Ryan Otley, and so a lot of good stuff this week.
And that's actually kind of cool that there's a lot of stuff this week because of the the paper shortage and stuff like that. It's kind of really been to put a damper on everything. So
It has been, especially because like COVID has just. I mean, I this probably is not related to COVID, but like I feel like ever since COVID, there's just always been like one thing after another, and I feel like comics is
Mhm.
like a constant for so many people. Um, and it stinks when so many amazing books have been delayed because of paper shortage.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely crazy, and yeah, paper shortage has been nuts. Ink shortages, there's all kinds of craziness, but hopefully everybody was able to uh pick up the pieces a little bit. But yeah, Wedgehorn says I got Echo Lens and Bell Annual from Zenoscope. Um,
Ooh.
ooh, that's cool. That's cool. And unfortunately, there's no scout books this week. They will be getting books in very shortly. But I spoke to Richard Rivera today, and he gave me some insight here. And he did say in 2022, once all these craziness happens, they have gotten their hands on some paper, and he did say that come once everything starts, the ball starts getting rolling back and everything, we're gonna get like literally tons and tons of books almost every week. Like he
This
said,
is gonna be so good.
like 6 books. He said like 6 books like every week or
Dang.
every other week. Like, so it's crazy. If you guys want to go back and listen to that conversation, just type in I must ask you a question. Type in, go to the experience. It's there. It's usually Jen and James who talk, but they had to step out, so he and I stepped in and had a really good conversation about Scoot and Scout and what everybody like the what we're going to be seeing here in the next few months for coming from Scout and Scoot and all that good stuff in Black Caravan.
I
So
did use this week as a like week to get caught back up, or I bought a lot of Scoot for my classroom.
uh,
I had the recount. So while like the students read, I read because model. And also I'm like, oh, time to read some comics. So I'm reading the recount paper trade back, and one of my students was like, "Oh, what are you reading? That looks good. Can I see it?" And I'm like,
yeah,
"No." But have you read
no.
Claire and the Dragons? Let me show you that one.
That's
He's like,
funny.
and I was like, "No, there's just like a lot of violence." He's like, "My dad lets me read or watch rated R movies," and I was like, "I'm not gonna, no."
Yeah, no, no, you can't. Not here. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
Here I got another thing here I want to show everybody really quick. Boom! This is gonna be happening tomorrow. If you guys are
Yeah.
Scout fans, I'm gonna let you guys have. We have not announced it yet. We're gonna be dropping it on Scouts. In the let me pull off this banner so you guys can see that here. Boom! Start. Oh wait, did I turn it off? There we go.
I can
Starting
see it.
tomorrow, February 3rd, 24-hour flash sale, 50% off all comics, trades, comic tags, and graded books. Go to scoutcomics.com. Use the code FLASH22. That's FLASH 2022, all caps at checkout, and you will get 50% off of all comics, trades, comic tags, and graded books. Begins 12 p.m. EST Thursday, February 3rd, and ends 12 p.m. EST Friday, February 4th.
Dude, these 50% off deals like are the best.
So make sure, yeah, because this is the time to get all kinds of good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure you do that and
I
grab some great books over at scoutcomics.com.
I
Do
may
it
or may
up.
not already have my basket. What is that? Oh, my little cart already filled
Yeah.
with like
So this is, yeah. So anybody, I did not put the Scout Comics logo on there, but you guys know this will drop from Scouts stuff very soon.
tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow we're gonna be talking about all of this stuff here for you guys very soon. So just make sure you put that in the back of your head.
Yeah.
Ambrosia, before we head out here, I do have some very sad news.
Oh,
A comic book legend, a amazing person has passed away over the weekend. Mr. Brian Agustyn, who was a comic book writer and editor for Crimson. For Flash, and he wrote Batman, Gotham by Gaslight. Who Mike Mignola did that. He also did all kinds of stuff with Mark Waid. Really great friends with Mark Waid and all that good stuff. He passed over this weekend, suffered uh, and he was a really really amazing person. I had the opportunity. I live in Arizona. He lives out here, and he actually lives here where I live. He's a handful of miles away from me, and everybody who's a comic book person in Arizona knows who Brian Agustyn is, and talks to him, if not on a daily basis, within at least 2 or 3 times a month. That's the kind of person he was. And definitely, like, I spoke with him. The last time I spoke with him, Ambrosia, was literally just a few days back, and then this happened. He just, and it was horrible. He just, yeah, it was really 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 sad news. I was fortunate enough to have him on one of my shows with me, and he I did an interview with him. This was us hanging out in one of the comic shops that I frequented, and we definitely had a really great time. And yes, he will definitely be missed. Amazing person. If you guys know who he was and how the kind of person he was just an all-around great guy. Definitely gonna be missed.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah.
Our heart goes out to him and his family, and everyone who knew him in the comic book community.
Yep, absolute loss. Thank you. Well, on that note, I did not want to put a damper on things, but yeah, that was absolutely sad. And I don't want to talk about my little conversation that I had with him. Everybody who's in my circle kind of knows what happened on Friday, and then I guess this happened on Saturday. So yeah, it was definitely very sad to hear this yesterday when it happened. So unfortunate news. Thank you, Ambrosia, for hanging out with me right here on Wednesday Warriors.
Thanks for having us. Thanks for having your birthday early with us.
Yes, thank you guys. Ambrosia, please let everybody know where they can find you on social media and all that good stuff.
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Ambrosia_Linda, on TikTok at Comics and Cupcakes, as well as Scout Comics. We're doing all of their fun social media, as well as comic book history lessons, which a episode dropped last week. So then a new episode will launch next Wednesday. And what about you, Joey?
Jo says thanks for being born. Thank you.
You can also thank you for your parents.
Yes, thank you, Mom. Whoops. Why is that there? Thank
you,
Mom,
my parents
for being amazing. Yes. You can find me on social media at Joey Galvez 1984. You can find me on TikTok at The Geek Collective, and anywhere you find Scout Comics social media, you will find myself and Ambrosia, at the helm, and making sure that you guys get some really cool information about some really awesome comics. So make sure you guys are following Scout Comics all over the place. And tomorrow, go shopping. Yes. You get a 50% off deal tomorrow, 12 p.m. This begins tomorrow, 12 p.m. EST, and then ends February 4th, my birthday, 12 p.m. EST. So make sure you guys. I'm not gonna say that it's a birthday gift. My birthday gift to you guys, but we are.
This is Joey's. He's sharing his birthday. He's so kind that he, instead of us buying him presents, he's giving us a present.
I'm giving you guys 50% off of Scout Comics. How about that? That's what we're gonna say. We're gonna say this is my birthday gift to all of you guys. 50% off Scout Comics.
You're
go
the best.
Buy everything and tell them I sent you.
Yeah.
It won't get you guys anything extra. I'm just an applaud, I guess. All right. Thank you guys for hanging out with us right here on Wednesday Warriors. We will see you guys next time. Bye. Where's my closer? Bye.